Hi Leo, it's me Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot. How you doing? Ooh, Six of Wands. Looks like you're doing better. Nice. Death card, transformation. Back on your happy side. You had to get away or cut somebody off really quick. I feel like that was the only thing you felt you could do in order to get your happy back. This is somebody who is really immature, perhaps somebody who is really triggering you. Angels are also saying too, on the flip side of that Page of Wands, you could have received some sort of message and or notification that you would be able to move on and or move away from a particular situation. Eight of Swords, right on time, because I was going to say with the Seven and the Queen here, I kind of feel like this was something that had you mentally bogged down, had you mentally tied up. Okay, Nine of Swords, ain't nobody asked you to bring your behind out here. Yeah, you were waiting for something to end or begin. You were waiting for something to end so something else could begin. A lot of you guys doubted that this would happen. It's almost like you didn't really think it was going to happen. And with that Seven of Swords, I kind of felt like, yeah, ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Queen. What is on your mind? Was it related to your money? Yeah, this, ooh, Lord. You got the ace and the page and the king. Anytime I see that, I think of anger, arguments. And I'm talking 0 to 100. With that queen, yeah, you got pissed off at somebody and you had to cut them off. I also kind of feel like whatever this situation was, it's still plaguing you, especially mentally, right? Kind of feels like mentally you're still angry. Mentally you're still thinking about what was said, what was done. And it was almost like this ending, you saw it coming, right? You knew you were going to have to move on eventually. And yeah, it kind of looked like maybe this could also be a job, right? Like you had to get rid of, you could have been in your job for a long time and you kept bumping heads with your boss or your coworkers. They kept pissing you off. Angels are saying the environment could have continued to get more and more and more toxic. And it was almost like maybe you were trying to wait this out. You were waiting for something else to come up for you or to get a new job before you left the old job. But I just kind of feel like with all these nasty ass swords here, 5, 7, 8, 9, and Queen, I feel like a lot of you guys had to kind of rip the Band-Aid off and just pull yourself up out of this situation. And with the Six of Wands, it kind of felt like that was the right thing to do. That was a good decision for you. This to me almost even feels like something that just kept going downhill. You ever log on or show up at your job and you're just angry? You ever see that meme? It's like, hey, good morning. It's like, what did the person respond with? Something like, they're like, hey, good morning. And it's like, what the F you mean? Or enough of that. They're like, stop with it. And it's almost like it's just because whatever was going on in that situation had affected you enough and just sucked you dry where there was no more happiness to give. I have the Nine of Swords and the Sun card there saying that. It was almost like you could not find your happiness no matter how much you thought about this particular situation. Yep, we are ending something. We are moving on to greener pastures. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from something. For a lot of you guys, this could have been a heavy emotional investment. Again, maybe you were at your job 8 years, 8 months, and you tried to stick it out for as long as you could. And I feel like you had to cut it off for this new opportunity for you to open your heart back, or an opportunity for you to kind of quote unquote fall in love back, either within your occupation, with a person. I have the Two of Cups here, so You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So that's a serious and deep conversation. Yeah. I feel like maybe you're about to have a serious conversation with someone. And as part of that conversation, I feel like the end result could be, this is not working and hasn't been working for a while. And I think it's just best maybe if we kind of part ways. I mean, instead of like loving each other, we're just arguing and fighting. It's just best for us to kind of quote unquote cut our losses and go our separate ways. And angels are saying that could also include work as well, right? It very much sounded like a relationship, but it could also be work as well. I feel like a lot of you guys you've lost the previous relationship or situation has lost its luster. And it's almost like you had to cut it off. You had to cut away that dead weight or dead growth so that you can start over, so that you can start anew. There was an imbalance here. Angels are saying after a while, it got really petty. You guys started to, play games, hang up on each other, walk away from each other, shut each other down. And it's just like, you know what? I've reached the breaking point. I've reached my brink, whatever it is, right? And I want to be happy. I'm tired of being miserable. I'm tired of the arguments. I'm tired of the debates. I'm tired of there not being love or happiness or, positive energy in these relationships. And you have a bunch of new cards here indicating endings, beginnings, beginning. Now, of course, that Scorpio card is something has to first fall away. Something has to quote unquote die before something can be reborn. Yeah, this for a lot of you guys, it's a relationship that's coming to a close. But I feel like it's a good thing, right? Because I feel like, again, once you get this person out of your psyche, it's almost like the sun is just going to rise over you. It kind of feels like it's just going to make you instantly happy. With that, the Fool and the Eight of Swords, something has just been, reoccurring over and over again. And with the Six of Wands, it was almost like, you know what? This is dragging me down. I'm not healthy, right? So the only way that I could be healthy, the only way that I could wipe the slate clean is it's almost like if I carve myself out of this mental situation or this situation that's keeping me locked in my head. With the Death and the Three of Wands, yeah. That's again, I also kind of feel like, you guys could be getting rid of somebody who, there may have been a one night stand that turned into something else or a situationship. And it's like, you know what? This is not really serving me any purpose and is blocking me from receiving new love fully. So let me go ahead and just cut my losses and walk away from this person. Reconsider. Ooh. I don't think you will. Not with that King of Swords sitting smack dab in the middle of your reading. I feel like whatever this situation was, it left you anxious. It kept you up at night. It was constantly on your mind. And that King of Swords is making a clear-cut decision. All right, something's coming to an end because I deserve to be happy. Maybe some of you guys didn't want to be the first one to walk away, right? Maybe you were trying to stay in it to help out, help the other person, help your job, help your boss. But it kind of felt like it was eating you away the longer you were staying. I mean, I got the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. So the longer you stood in it, it was almost like the more it burnt you out. Compromise, reconsider, and compromise. Remain positive. Take action. I have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I have all of the fire signs. Where's Aries? We'll say Mars is there with Aries in that death card. Yeah, you need to make a move, Leo, because I feel like your situation is not getting any better. It's just continuing to get worse. Surrender to the divine. A lot of you guys are locked up because you can't make a decision. You don't know what decision to make. Some of you guys, you don't want to start over. That's what's keeping you in this mucked up situation, is because you don't want to start over. And you didn't want to be the first one to call it quits. Nothing will come of this situation. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like your commitment is coming to an end. And when it does, you'll be able to take time and breathe out. All right, Leo. But here's the thing. I was about to wrap up. Then angels brought my attention back over to the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you have to look forward to. This is what's waiting on the other side of your decision. Happiness, joy, and opportunity. So it's up to you, Leo, on how long you allow yourself to stay in this situation that's clearly affecting you negatively, especially mentally. All right, my beautiful Leo, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you. Bye.